Okay, we literally just walked out. I don't want to cut things, that's the thing. I don't want to leave anything up to the imagination of the viewer. The bottom line is, people can criticize what I've just done. All I know is, this dog, look, we have fears. I have fear of, there's people with fear of spiders. It's irrational fear. I know people that will get hit by a car if a spider comes near them. They'll run into the street. That's irrational. I know muscle men that if they go to give blood, they'll faint because of their anxiety over a needle. I'm afraid of dark cemeteries. That's an irrational fear. I was never abused in a cemetery. I was never beaten. But there's irrational fears. Actually, logically, my human brain should tell me cemeteries are the safest place on earth. The homicide rates are low. There's not crime in cemeteries. But I have a fear of cemetery. I have a fear of clowns. I was never molested by a clown. Wait a second. Regression. Repression. Maybe I was. No. So a clown, I know, logically, there's a person under the clown's costume. But these are fears. This dog has a mental illness. He wasn't beaten by a man. And it's not relevant. I have dogs here that were beaten. They come to us that truly were beaten, and they'd lick your face. So this is a human mind trying to write behavior off. It's the only creature on earth that we try to humanize them and try to apply human logic to their brain. So all I'm saying is this is literally a minute ago in that environment. So where does the danger come in for those people that think he just needs that special home? This dog will do this, is capable of the same behavior, whether he's on a couch denning, he's in this crate denning, and it is truly sad to me. I have no fear of this dog, none. 60 seconds ago, he was afraid of me and I was afraid of him. I've taken some energy away, relaxed, I want to love him. He's avoiding me because we do have a conflict. So I don't know, you know what to say, but I wanted to show this is a unique case because we deal with this every day on some level. Every dog that growls at somebody on the bed, every dog that growls in his crate or barking out the window, this is a manifestation of it. But this is truly a mental illness. And I don't understand why we can't understand that. And I've never seen any evidence that some drug will fix this problem. Okay, so now that and again, here I would be playing, I would be giving him food. So food is important to his needs, and I would be giving him all those things. And if I had the ability to keep this dog, which I don't because there's 10,000 of these dogs, I chose a yellow lab because if this was a pit bull, he wouldn't even be here. He wouldn't even have the opportunity for us to analyze him and work with him. He'd be dead because of the stereotype of pit bulls. So this is the yellow lab that's supposed to have a bandana on his head with a frisbee in his mouth running on the beach, yeah. That's great until he's cornered. And when he's cornered, he becomes highly aggressive. He wants to lay down. Good baby. There's no instability here. Look, he's not turning around. It's like night and day. It's a switch, like paranoia. When your fear goes away, you become normal again. When the clown goes away, I can relax. When the clown's lurking around, I'm a mess. Stop. So come on, come on. So somebody's going to bring food. Look, his tail's wagging. He likes people. This is the whole problem. He likes people. He's not a threat to anyone now. Because his neurons are... This is the normal lab. Just put it down. This is the normal lab. His neurons were misfiring. And we see it every day in our lives. Sandy Hook. Somebody's neurons were misfiring. Sandy Hook, is that the place? Where at? All of these things in Boston, people's minds, something's happening. Stop. Then I take away from the food because he can't possess it. So it's a difficult problem. I wanted to make something. I didn't realize it was going to take me a half an hour to get him out of his crate. But there was other ways of doing it. The truth of the matter is I could have got somebody else to take him out. But what would be the point of that? That's the whole problem. The dogs can't be just, this is a potentially dangerous animal, no? If it was your kid that was getting bit. All right, I'm going on and on. I've talked enough. Thank you. So here's another extension of today, and this is the shame. And I really wanted people to see that video. You know, this is like seeing a child, you know, that is just happy and playful. So this is a dog with a psychological disability. And the shame of it is tomorrow it'll be the same thing. Camille's handling him perfectly. And this is what, in the course of a half an hour. And he's not afraid of me. So this isn't even leash aggression. We talk about leash aggression, and this isn't even that. Good, Marco. Good, Marco, man. What a good boy. So I can take that leash from Camille. So, you know, again, and we have severe cases of leash aggression. So these are all abnormalities that I just wish human beings wouldn't just write off with human emotion, and really, let's do some studies on this. But the truth is, we don't study human behavior as enough as we can. My hands are shaking. All right, so again, here's my BFF that wanted to kill me 2 weeks ago. It reminds me of my ex-wife. Go back and he played. Here's some of his buddies up for adoption. Take a picture of that beautiful Bruno over there.
Bruno! Hi, Susie!
Thank you, dear.